Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Barnes is out there with Kawhi Leonard, and it's Murray Boyles in at the 5 spot. And for Minnesota, in at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Dosunmu out there with Ball, and it's Gobert in at the 5. And Grant, this should be a high-flying affair tonight. Both of these teams love to showcase their athleticism.
And these are the games I love working, BA. I want to see some dunk contest-style slams here tonight. And, of course, these fans can't wait either to see these teams get after it in this one.
Now here's Dosunmu. To the inside. 6 to shoot. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now Barnes. Leonard outside. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And the Timberwolves with possession. It's a 3-point game. Dosunmu, the pass to Edwards. Back to Dosunmu. Over Barrett. Second chance shot, and it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. One player he is worried about in particular is Scotty Barnes because of the way he affects every phase of the game. You need points. There he is. You need a stop or a big rebound. He's got you. Anything asked of him, he can do it at a high level. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Back to Ball. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Banked it in off the glass.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Leonard outside. Toronto passing it around. Back to Barnes. Leonard on the wing, looking to win the run. And the Raptors miss again.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, Grant.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Now here's Barnes. And the dunk by Leonard.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Edwards. 3-pointer. Again, the miss by Edwards. Leonard passes to Barnes. Driving to the basket. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
Quickly against Ball. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Now, you love the tenacity right there of LaMelo Ball. Play through the contact, get the and-one opportunity.
And when it comes to adding sizzle to the steak, just watch LaMelo Ball, Doris.
I love that, B.A. Certainly, entertainment is a big aspect of this young man's game. The fancy dribbling, the no-look passes, the range on his three-point shooting. He alone can be worth the price of a ticket.
And that one falls for Ball. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
Well, the mid-range absolutely a part of Kawhi Leonard's offensive arsenal. Defense can't expect him to pass those up.
Ball passes to Edwards. Back to Ball. Gobert with a screen on quickly. There's Ball with a three. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Barnes and Gobert with a block.
Boy, whenever Gobert is out there, he will make you think about shooting near the rim. This guy's such a good shot blocker.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Ball gets it to go.
He gets inside right when he sees the opening. Got to attack when you have that chance.
To the paint. Here's Murray Boyles. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
And that's a solid play. Make him earn his points at the free throw line.
Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2. And the first one at the line is good. And after some uncertainty, the Timberwolves moving forward under new governorship doors.
Boy, B.A., that sale process was long and obviously at times quite contentious. I believe the organization has to be thrilled that that is finally in the past, because what you want to do is focus on trying to continue the Wolves' recent run of success. There's a lot to be excited about with this young group.
You know, Grant, with Fred VanVleet, Pascal Siakam, and OG Anunoby all winning on new teams, you wonder, did the Raptors have to blow it up?
You know, B.A., it's a fair question, but Toronto's front office saw a ceiling. So the question is, can they do better with this rebuild? And it remains to be seen.
Now here's Barnes. Here's Murray Boyles to the middle. Here's Barrett. That one's wide left.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's McDaniels.
Oh! That's about moving downhill with purpose. McDaniels puts it on the floor and makes the drive work.
Barnes with it. Pass to Leonard. On the wing quickly. Outside Barrett. Beyond the arc. And it's Dosunmu with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 4. Inside. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Leonard outside. And the shot's good. Leonard's got 6.
Now, this is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Dosunmu for 3. Quickly with a rebound. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Pass to Leonard. Toronto passing it around. Barnes with a screen on Gobert. Here's Murray Boyles. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
Some shooters might overthink a wide open shot. Not this guy.
Edwards, a pass to Dosunmu. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Barnes finds quickly. Back to Barnes. Clock at 6. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Well, you love the commitment from Scotty Barnes. Made his decision, makes the contact, and the end one.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Hyland, he's checked in for Minnesota. Walter, he's checked in for Toronto.
What's up?
Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, BA. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Now here's Edwards, still without a bucket. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up to stop the run. Dosunmu for three. Gobert inside. Oh, he picked him clean. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Barnes in the post, guarded by Edwards. Leonard against Highland. And there's a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Lyles, he's checked in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Dosunmu. And Toronto also making a switch. Pirtle's checked in. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Shannon from 12 feet. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Oh my goodness, those chippies, you come to regret those. That is a good look and you can't complete it.
Quickly deciding where to go with it. Leonard outside. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Quickly. There's the triple. Rebounded by Highland. And so it's Highland who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Out to the right wing. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Highland. No points so far. Outside, Green. Pass to Berenger. Here's Shannon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Walter. Shannon's shot is off. Raptors lead by 7. For 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
To win the drought, and the three-pointer goes.
Well, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Toronto's gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Quickly passes to Pirtle. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, this is the expectation for Jakob Pirtle. His scoring in the post has to be there for him.
Here's Shannon. Pass to Lyles. This one for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Down low. Murray Boyles. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. Now, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Ball. 5 points in the game. .125 left now in the first quarter. Left side, Green. Shot clock at 5. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Barnes with a screen on ball. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Puts it up. And it's Shed missing.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Green finds ball. Fires the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Ball's got 8 points.
The basketball IQ is already so impressive. Love seeing LaMelo Ball get crafty in the pick and roll.
Here's Murray Boyles. 10 points for him. 4-3. That shot, no good. Here's Shannon. Pass the ball. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, LaMelo Ball. One shot.
We've reached the end of the first quarter. Raptors out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
We've got Josh Green. Ball is out there with Trey Lyles. And it's Freeman in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Here's Shannon. Back to Ball from deep. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. A skill Scotty Barnes definitely possesses is the ability to guard multiple positions, Grant.
Yeah, he has that blend of quickness and length to smother shooters. And he has the strength to deal with bigger guys, too.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. To the paint. Here's Freeman. Shot clock at 6. There's Ball with a 3. Deep range. LaMelo. What focus.
Always so much creativity to LaMelo's game. Terrific move off the bounce.
And just about a minute and a half has passed here in the second quarter. Now here's Barnes. He has 7. Second chance effort. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Shed, pounded by Ball. Pass to Pirtle. It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway. Here's Shed. Clock at 6. Now here's Barnes. He's guarded closely. Offline from the high post. Timberwolves trail by 7. Oh, with a head of steam. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. To the right side. There's the three. And it's Shed missing. And Ball will bring it up here for Minnesota. Pass to Lyles. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned, Morris.
Well, B.A., we know that talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
Toronto making a switch here. Barrett's checked in. Raptors lead by 4. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Pass to Barrett. To the inside. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
You'd love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one. Pirtle with a show of some strength.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. The Raptors also with a sub. Quickly is checked in for Shed. And that one misses. After being drafted by the Knicks with the 3rd pick in 2019, we're seeing some nice improvement from R.J. Barrett.
We are, B.A., and when he moved from New York to Toronto, there's 2 areas that really pop for me in terms of improvement. Playmaking. His assist numbers took a massive leap, and the other area, maybe the most needed, was his efficiency. He's a better shooter now from both 2 and 3-point range.
And so now a timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Toronto leading by 4. Outside Barrett. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Here's Quickly. Got it. And the Raptors lead by 6.
Boy, Quickly getting a bucket on the interior. Nicely done.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The 3 from Ball. Rebound Toronto. Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. And he lobs it up to the rim. To the left side wing. To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in. Lyles has got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, you have to use the bounce pass in that instance to make the catch easier.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Nice move inside from Barnes.
Boy, Scotty Barnes, the complete package. Nice interior finish there.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Edwards looking for an opening. No good with the triple.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pass to Walter. Back to Barnes. Picked by Pirtle. Barnes, no good. Minnesota has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Here's Shannon. Uses the glass on the layup. Shannon's got 5 now.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think this guy's a threat to throw it down every time Pirtle gets his hands on the ball. This guy has tremendous size and takes advantage.
Now here's Ball. He's got 14. Green with a screen on Quickly. Ball passes to Green. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Boy, this is how you move the ball effectively. They're not just passing it around the horn. They are passing with a purpose.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And Minnesota with some changes. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Lyles. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Green. And Ayo Dosunmu subbed in for Shannon. Leonard's checked in for Toronto. Outside Barnes. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Doris, when you watch Kawhi play, what stands out is his ability to stay on balance at all times.
BA, when you consider the type of injury and the number of injuries he has sustained to those knees, it is incredible the high level this man plays at. On balance for sure, but a guy who can score big buckets in big moments and carry an offense. Truly incredible.
And the free throw drops for Leonard. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, not many weak links for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Now here's Edwards, 6 to shoot. Edwards connects from outside.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Outside Barrett. Edwards against Leonard. Nice balance from Kawhi Leonard there.
Well, this guy is never a bad option in a tough situation. Kawhi Leonard under duress. Nicely done.
Here's Ball. Rebound Toronto. Pirtle's got 6 rebounds in the game. Raptors lead by 6. Pass to Barrett. Barnes against Ball. And here's Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Barrett. Toronto's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Leonard for 3. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And stolen by Barrett. Down low quickly. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Well, think about this, guys. Early in his career, quickly finished 2nd in 6th Man of the Year voting. He's also proven he can be a capable starter in this league. That's big-time value.
Shooting 2.
And he makes a first. Primarily seen as a scorer, Emmanuel Quickley's defense is often overlooked, Doris.
It is, BA, and I think the first thing about his defensive effort is important, right? He works very hard. His navigation over screens. He's very quick with his rotation. He's a really long, rangy athlete. Couldn't agree more about being overlooked defensively.
And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. Dosunmu, pass to Edwards. To end the run. That one is off. Good work defensively by Leonard. Toronto's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. It's Anderson on the wing, defended by Gobert. Barrett can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Now here's Quickley. Tipped. Here's McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Doris, what's amazing about Ant-Man? He's worked to become an elite floor spacer.
The reason that's important, BA, is because we know what a dangerous driver and what a force at the rim Anthony Edwards can be. What I love is he's worked to become a legit threat, and he leaned heavily into that three-point game. So important in the modern NBA.
Free throw no good for Edwards, the #1 overall pick in 2020. Grant, you think Anthony Edwards has a shot to become the best American-born player in the NBA?
You know, I think his aspiration is higher than that, BA. He's thinking MVP, face of the league. And if you ask me, he has the talent to do it.
Yeah, Jake McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
Leonard outside. Back to Quickly, over Highland, and it's Quickly. That time on the assist by Leonard. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Timberwolves trail by 9. Now Edwards. 9 points in the game. Outside McDaniels. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Gobert, too strong.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Ooh, poked away. McDaniels with a steal. Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
That vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
To the paint. It's tipped. Edwards against Leonard. And Leonard throws it down hard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
Now here's Highland. He's scoreless. Here's Dosunmu. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That was just great work to battle through contact and will end the shot.
Minnesota shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Toronto leading by 4. Quickly outside. Pass to Leonard. Barnes a screen. Inside. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, you have to love the patience by Kawhi right there. Use the pick and roll game to perfection.
Quickly against Highland. Dosunmu outside. Gobert with a screen on Barrett. Dosunmu for 3. On target from range. Dosunmu's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look at good night.
The fader. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard.
Edwards with it. He's got 9. Crosses over. Edwards with some muscle.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
And it comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front, up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And so here is Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Quickly at point with Barrett by his side. They're the guards. Kawhi Leonard out there with Scotty Barnes. And it's Murray Boyles in at the 5, roaming the paint.
We are talking about a solid 230 pounds. Kawhi Leonard's strength and his frame allows him to get shots off under duress.
And this is second attempt at the line tonight.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Drops in the 3.
Boy, defensively, you deserve to get torched from deep. If you leave him that open, my goodness.
Pass to Leonard. Oh, Leonard leaves no room for error.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hang it up there like that. Ball against Quickly. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
Pass to Barnes. Ball against Quickly. Here's to Sumu. 9 points in the game. Edwards gets the bucket.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Down low. Here's Leonard. The claw. Too much for the D to handle.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Quickly. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Quickly. And now it's a 5-point Raptor lead.
Boy, you love that play by Quickly. This guy can score or make plays for teammates.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you.
A tone setter at that end. Thanks much for the report, Allie. Here's Leonard. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Back to quickly. Clock at 4. The 3, Barrett. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Now here's Dosunmu. 9 points in the game. And Ball gets it to go.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe now.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points in the game.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Edwards. 2-point game. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Doris, you really got to love Scotty Barnes' infectious positive attitude.
BA, those players that bring joy every single night to their craft, it absolutely permeates the rest of the roster. Not only is Scotty incredibly talented on both ends of the floor, but he's all about team and he's trying to win. And those attributes absolutely affect the guys around him.
At the line for one.
Free throw drops for Leonard. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. Ball outside. Edwards is screen on quickly. Ball against quickly. Dosunmu outside. Launches a 3. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Dosunmu's got 12.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Toronto.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Lyles, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And the free throw, no good. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Edwards. Oh, he hammers it down in the face of Kawhi Leonard.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards so much tighter? That is so good.
The Raptors have gotten 7 of 8 shots to fall in the third quarter so far. Ball against quickly. Here's Leonard. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got 36 points.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Dosunmu outside. It's Edwards on the wing. Over Leonard. The shot that time not on target. Toronto leading by 4. To the inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
Boy, the defense tight inside, but Barnes just persevering.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
And something I remember from their last outing, he was excellent at the charity stripe.
That free throw good from Barnes.
How about Scotty Barnes, guys? The 4th pick in his draft class, a guy who proved from the outset he was going to be reliable, efficient, versatile, and a two-way player. Pretty impressive stuff.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Timberwolves trail by 6. Up top ball, guarded by Quickly. Ball surveys the floor. Outside Edwards. To the middle. Clock at 6.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
Here's Quickly. He's got 6. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Barrett. The 3 is up. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 6 assists now in the game. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And since arriving in Toronto, his hometown, R.J. Barrett has seen his game take a step forward, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And in particular, his playmaking has gone to another level. If he could ever get his shot right, then he really will be off and running.
Outside McDaniels. And here they come. Here's Barrett. And he jams it home with authority.
R.J. Barrett's instincts make him dangerous in transition. Nicely done.
Outside Edwards. Ball outside. Fires from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. Ball's got 8 here in this quarter.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Back to Leonard. Fires for 3. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
I love when Kawhi Leonard evens things up. You make a 3, I'm coming right back at you.
McDaniels, a screen on Quickly. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards with that frame on the interior, such a tough check.
Leonard with a screen on ball. Leonard on the wing. Back to Quickly. Barnes a screen. 5 on the clock. And it's Quickly with a miss. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. McDaniels, a screen on Leonard. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound Toronto. Barnes has got rebound number 8 now. Inside. And there's Leonard on the assist by Barrett. Barrett's got 6 assists now in the game.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Now here's Ball. 22 points for him from behind the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ball's got 11 points in the quarter.
Now he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Green's checked in for the Timberwolves. Shannon comes in for DeSumo. And Toronto also making a switch. Walter, he's checked in for Barrett. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Lyles. Here's Shannon. Right wing, the 3 from Ball. He buries it from 3. Ball's got 14 points here in the second half.
Ooh, he's been hot from out there, hoping to keep them in this game.
And you don't need to tell him that. He's used the three-point shot as his primary weapon today.
Now here's Leonard, and he's got 41 now. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
This guy is on fire right now. Defense has got to step up and try to disrupt his rhythm.
Ball outside. Pass to Edwards. Here's the three. He can't hit that time. Raptors lead by 7. And here's Barnes. Here's Walter. Back to Barnes. Now here's Leonard. Over Edwards. Leonard can't get it to go. Minnesota shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Lyles. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Minnesota shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. Jakob Poeltl, he's checked in for Toronto. Shed comes in for Quickly. Good on both. Raptors lead by 5. Here's Shed. No points yet. Pass to Leonard. Outside Barnes. From downtown. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. And the Raptors lead by 8.
Quick release from Scotty Barnes. My goodness, pre-shot preparation was on point.
Pilot, the pass to Lyles. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Lyles has got 12 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Barnes. 16 points for him. It's a one-on-one situation. And he makes it on the layup. And now just a three-point Raptor lead.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Leonard off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
When it goes in, it looks pretty. When it doesn't, question the shot difficulty.
Here's Shannon. He's got 5. It's stolen by Poeltl. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Toronto passing it around. Shed, that's good. Shed's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Pass to Barrett. 20 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Shot clock at 6. Here's Shannon from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Leonard. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Toronto with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks. Shooting it well. That's why they're up. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. LaMelo Ball is out there with Bones Highland. Then there's Josh Green, and it's Shannon in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Now here's Ball. Yep, that one's good.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Raptors lead by 4. And here's Anderson. Pass to Barrett. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, that's coming with force. R.J. Barrett, nothing you can do to stop that.
Highland against Quickly. And here's Ball. Rebound by the Raptors. Barrett's got 4 rebounds in the game. Anderson passes to Quickly. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Yeah, sometimes you have to flex into the mid-range. Emmanuel Quickly ready to do just that.
Ball outside. In tight, LaMelo.
And this guy as much showman as he is basketball player. LaMelo Ball, what a dribble drive.
Outside Barrett. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Pass to Highland. Five to shoot. Minnesota needs to get off a shot. Green for 3. Hurdle grabs a miss. Hurdle's got 7 rebounds in the game. Anderson inside, working on Green. Hurdle with a screen on Highland. Quickly outside. Over Highland. And there's Toronto with another bucket.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
There's Ball with a 3. Hurdle grabs a miss.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Anderson with it. Highland covering. Quickly against Green. Back to Anderson. Off with the layup. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside, Highland. Ball outside. Pass to Green. Green with a screen on Barrett. Here's Highland. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got assist number 8 here already in the game. And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Lyles, he's checked in for Minnesota. Edwards comes in for Highland. Toronto making a switch here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out. Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it."
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Quickly. Outside Barrett. To the paint. Ball stolen. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Up the floor. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for Minnesota. Shannon. One shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Here's Quickly. To the inside, Barrett. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Ball. Here's Shannon. 6 on the shot clock. Green for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Pirtle's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Murray Boyles. Hits the front of the rim and out. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th. And that one's good. Green.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Here's Murray Boyles. Quickly outside. There's the triple. Rebounded by Lyles. Lyles has got 5 rebounds tonight. Quickly against Ball to take the lead. Pirtle grabs a miss. The Raptors with the lead. Here's Barrett. And he goes in for the dunk.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Pass to Lyles. Here's Shannon, guarded by Barrett. Here's Shannon. Ball outside. The 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Pirtle's got 11 rebounds in the game. And here's Quickly. Now Pirtle. Back to Quickly. Pass to Pirtle. Goes up on the wing. The rebound by Shannon. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's Edwards. Here's Lyles. Ball outside. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Ball's got 5 points in the quarter.
This guy is always ready to shoot the 3. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Count that bucket.
Boy, nice pass. A little ball movement, a little player movement. That's how you play this game.
Outside Edwards. Pass to Green. Back to Edwards. Green, a screen to tie it up. Rebound by the Raptors. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Down low. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And Minnesota with some changes. Gobert's checked in for Lyles. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Green. And it's Dosunmu in for Shannon. Scotty Barnes checked in for Toronto. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Walter.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his reliability. You know he's going to give you rim protection and rebounds. The other part is he can play with his back to the basket. Somewhat of a lost skill.
Now here's Edwards. Back to Ball. 3-pointer. Poeltl grabs a miss. Poeltl's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Quickly passes to Barrett. Barnes a screen. Lets it go from deep. R.J. Barrett. That one's good. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Well, Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Here's Ball. Pass to McDaniels. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Outside Edwards. Will it go? It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barnes has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Quickly against Ball. Back to Barnes. Leonard for three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Ball outside. Picked by Gobert. Ball passes to Gobert. Inside, Gobert puts it in.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Quickly with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. It's good!
Well, these coaches have told Emmanuel Quickly to be aggressive. Good things happen when he attacks.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Without question, Kawhi Leonard displaying his skills today.
He's been on a mission, attacking the basket all game long. I'm curious to see what adjustments they can make.
Edwards from 9 feet away. Count it.
My goodness, Anthony Edwards offensively, he just makes it look easy sometimes.
Barnes with a screen on Edwards. Leonard. Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Now here's Edwards. Here's Ball. Bucket! Straight in!
Well, the great length and the great size of the backcourt, LaMelo Ball continues to improve as an interior scorer.
Leonard inside, guarded by Edwards. Oh, he can't get the layup! Timberwolves trail by 7. Now McDaniels. Ball outside. Yes, sir! Sticks the J.
LaMelo living the life. That is a big-time bucket. Go ahead.
Leonard. Oh, touches it off the glass.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
Leonard against Edwards. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth quarter. Yes, sir!
We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Barnes outside. Now Barrett. Quickly! He's off from 3. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Now Gobert. Yes, sir!
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
Leonard fires! Oh, can't hit the jumper.
And this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
I'll tell you, they'd better come up with some points on every possession from now on.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. the second one. And that'll put him up 2. And Chris Finch has called timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Outside Edwards. To tie it up. So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Thanks a lot, BA. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Dorisburg, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And let's leave you with our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.